Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to have an uncanny ability to sway others, often leaving a trail of confusion and emotional turmoil in their wake? Today, we're taking a revealing journey into the world of covert narcissism, a less obvious but equally destructive form of narcissism. Covert narcissism, unlike its overt counterpart, often flies under the radar, making it a fascinating and complex subject to study. These individuals often appear shy, humble, and vulnerable on the surface, but beneath this facade lies a deep well of self-centeredness, manipulation, and lack of empathy. Consider the case of Jane, a successful businesswoman who seemed to be the epitome of kindness and humility. Colleagues admired her, friends loved her. Yet, those closest to Jane often felt belittled, used, and emotionally drained. Behind her charming demeanor, Jane was a master manipulator, subtly shifting blame, gaslighting, and using passive-aggressive tactics to maintain control and feed her ego. Similar patterns emerge in the story of Michael, a charismatic teacher adored by his students. Behind the scenes, however, Michael's colleagues often felt undermined and undervalued. Michael had a knack for subtly belittling others, often under the guise of humor or constructive criticism. His need for admiration and lack of empathy for others are classic signs of covert narcissism. These real-life examples illustrate the complex and often hidden nature of covert narcissism. It's not about overt displays of grandiosity or public demands for admiration. Instead, it's a subtle, insidious form of manipulation that can leave victims questioning their own sanity. Firstly, covert narcissists are masters of disguise. They often present as humble, kind, or vulnerable, masking their true self-centered nature. Secondly, they are expert manipulators. They use tactics such as gaslighting, blame shifting, and passive aggression to control and confuse their victims. Thirdly, they lack empathy. Despite their seemingly caring exterior, covert narcissists are primarily concerned with their own needs and desires. Lastly, the impact of their behavior can be devastating. Victims often experience confusion, self-doubt, and emotional turmoil, sometimes leading to serious mental health issues. In conclusion, unmasking a covert narcissist is no easy task. Their manipulative tactics are subtle and often deeply ingrained. But by understanding their behaviors and patterns, it's possible to recognize their damaging influence and take steps towards healing. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we understand about covert narcissism, the better equipped we are to spot it, address it, and protect ourselves from its harmful effects. So the next time you encounter someone who seems too good to be true, remember Jane and Michael. Look beyond the surface and trust your instincts. After all, not all that glitters is gold.